Hello YouTube. Okay, so this is part 2 of our air seat addition to the Bluebird, and you see I've got some stuff open up here. Today we're going to run the wiring so that it's not just sitting there. It's going to be hooked up to something. I have a switch, and you guys are going to love this switch. And then I also have to cut the side of the base here, this platform. So I could cut the front there and scoot the seat forward a little bit more, but I think it's going to be okay just like this. And then while I'm at it, I have this skirt. I'm going to eventually paint it, but we'll put it in there as well. Anyway, I just undid the 4 nuts that hold the seat to the base. So we're going to pull the seat off the base and set it across the top of the seats, and then I'm going to pull the base out and walk it over to the electrical outlet over there so that I can hook the angle grinder up and cut that. Anyway, more to come. Alright, so I've got all the bolts undone. This one just hasn't come out. I will in a second. There it is. I'm not going to use that one because it's not a grade 8 bolt. I went and got more grade 8 bolts. I took the seat belt off because I wanted to make sure that this hole and this hole were the same size. Because with the seat belt mounted to the floor instead of the seat, every time you bounce up and down, the seat belt chokes your waist. So yeah, not a good thing. So we're going to take care of that as well. As soon as I get the base out, then I'm going to take the other piece off. That way, once I get this cut, I can get the seat belts mounted back to the seat, and then we'll be good to go. More to come. Alright, so I started on this, got about halfway done, and decided, probably because I didn't have glasses on, and that grinding wheel come flying apart, and I don't have any glasses on. So shame on me. Y'all can shit talk me in the comments. But anyway, so there's our line. Looks like I'm going just a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna have to straighten out. But I did test the seat belt, and the bolt holes line up perfectly, or they're the same size, so I don't have to drill those out. So I'm gonna finish cutting this out. For those of y'all wondering why it looks different, the seat is upside down. That is why. That way I didn't have to put it on a cinder block. All right, more to come. All right, got her cut off. I didn't lose any limbs in the process, so that's good. Got all 10 fingers and 10 toes. So yeah. So now let's see how this edge feels. Oh, the edge needs to be. I'm gonna have to go underneath it real quick and clean that edge up. Make it a little bit nicer, but yeah, she is ready for reinstallation. More to come. Okay, so I got the seat upside down here. What I did is I reused a hole here to bolt the air switch in, and then I used a self-tapper back here. So basically it's attached to the seat now. Pushing down, which is towards us, will drain the seat. And that's going to make things a lot nicer. And then, yes, I will be putting the skirt on. I don't have any red seat paint for it, but I am still going to put it on because it's going to look good. And we'll go from there. All right, the seat is mounted to the floor. I've got the skirt sitting there just to see how it looks, and it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do, the only thing I don't like is our switch here for the electric shock control is covered, so I'm probably going to have to cut like an opening out. I mean, nobody will see it. I've got one side of the seat belt put on, but I'm going to have to cut this floor bracket. Good thing I have my angle grinder here, because I'll cut that sucker off because the other end of the seat belt won't fit right here. So, but I'm going to get the seat mounted first. That way we can drive it over there, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, got Mr. Angle Grinder here, pulled up to the side of the building, and we have cut that guy short. That way I can put the seat belt here, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, that way the seat belt won't interfere. I'll shoot some paint on that so it doesn't rust. Anyway, more to come. Alright everybody, so we got the skirt on, we got the seat belts on, we got everything wired, which was no mean feat, let me tell you, running this wire through this hole into here. Now, I originally wanted this old child check button from the donor bus to be my air seat button, but it's got a circuit board on it, and I can't figure out what in the heck's going on with it, so I mounted a wiper button. pretty cool. Sorry, the Thomas is going, so you're probably hearing that too. So when you push the button, it airs the seat up. And then of course that's mounted. And then yeah. So inside the panel here, I'll go ahead and open it up. What I did is I had a horn relay, which is also like the starter relay on a T444E. This guy right here. It's got 5 pins on it. 4 pins on it. 30 and 87 carry the load, and then 85 and 86 carry the power from the button. So 85 is hot, and 86 grounds to the button, or I'm sorry, carries a negative to the button, which goes to the ground screw right over there. So yeah, so basically now the compressor, I just got to figure out a place to mount it. Right now it's just sitting right there, which is fine. It works good. And I also wired up this goofy switch for the shock absorber, which is it's right there. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, right there. Sorry, it's probably upside down, but you get the idea. It's supposed to improve the ride. I don't know if it does yet. I haven't really driven this to find out, and it's too late now to drive it. So, but yeah, so we have an air seat in the Bluebird now that is mounted perfectly. I'm gonna shoot some paint maybe on these guys. But yeah, grade 8 bolts all the way around. And yeah, it looks good. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.